Hello readers, most welcome in today's editorial discussion. I, Dr. Abhishek Jaswal, welcome you in the Hindu editorial analysis of 12th July. In today's discussion, we are going to see a very magnificent article that is written by Shashi Tharoor, and he is observing the situation of Ukraine, Russia, and the role of the world itself. Let's see. And it goes with the title that why the world needs peace in Ukraine. Apart from the suffering that is there in Ukraine and Russia, there is also multituded and multi-layered impact of this war among the world. So this is the discussion uh, throughout, and Shashi Tharoor has made his point that how the world cannot afford the continuation of this war, and India is in the unique position to help. So the discussion leads towards two and three things. As you see that he has taken the name of the India along with the word. He says that India is in the unique position to help. So there are two things he will discuss in this article: the state of the Ukraine, the state of the Russia, the interference of the world, and at last he is going to this is focusing on the role of the India too. So leading towards, and we can see that the first thing you see there is the discussion that how the Ukraine is in the race and how Russia is adamant. इस चीज में हमको देखने को मिलता है कि एक तरफ तो यूक्रेन है जो कि अपने आप को डिफेंड करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, एक तरफ रशिया है जो यूक्रेन में बढ़ने की कोशिश कर रहा है। और ये दोनों चीजें क्यों हो रही है, व्हाई दीज टू थिंग्स आर देयर एंड थिंग्स आर नॉट गेटिंग नॉर्मल, बिकॉज यूक्रेन थिंग जो रशिया का इन्वेडर है उसके सामने वो कभी भी झुकेगा नहीं, और रशिया का जो कॉन्सेप्ट है इधर बढ़ने का, दैट इज थ्री फोल्ड. वन इज इंडस्ट्रियल, second in manufacturing, and the third is agricultural area that is there in यूक्रेन a lot. लाइक अगर हम डोनबास की बात करें तो डोनबास पे कब्जा करने का मतलब है कि रशिया अपने आप को बहुत ही रिस्क कर लेगा इन तीनों चीज़ों में, दैट इज इन द ईस्टर्न यूक्रेन. और वो उसका जो एक पार्ट है दैट इज इन सदर्न पार्ट इन लाइक क्रीमिया, उसको तो पहले ही उसने कवर अप करके रखा हुआ है. दैट वी कैन सी द क्रीमिया इज in his cover since 2014. So ये दोनों चीजें हैं and now Russia is leading and he is in win-win position a bit, so he think that he can take over all over the Ukraine. तो ये रशिया का पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू है. अब इसको अगर हम आगे बढ़ा करके देखते हैं तो यूक्रेन क्या बोलते हैं. इट लुक्स दैट फॉर द यूक्रेन दैट दे सीम टू बी prepared for nothing short of the expelling, nothing short of except the expelling to the Russia or just fighting with the Russia. उनके सामने और कोई भी चारा नहीं है, just to stand out. पूरी तरह से they are at the back foot. और इन सारी चीज़ें के बीच में जहाँ पे रशिया और यूक्रेन इस तरह से एडमेंट हैं, बिकॉज दे आर फाइटिंग, दे आर नॉट इन देयर prudence in fact to take the decision. There is political reason, there is emotional reason, and अब पूरी दुनिया क्या कर रही है इसके पीछे, तो जो बात इसमें बोली गई है लाइक द इजराइल, अगर हम इजराइल की बात करें, तुर्क की बात करें, यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स की बात करें, जो कि they have tried a lot, like Turk and Israel have tried to console, but there is no gateway, there is no solution. And the United Secretary General जो कि एंटोनियो गंट्रेस हैं, उन्होंने he has tried to improve the solution and visited it, but he couldn't deal with the military truce. जो मिलिट्री ट्रूस है, जो मिलिट्री के फोर्सेस एक दूसरे के साथ में फाइट कर रहे हैं, वहां पे इन्होंने कुछ नहीं किया बिकॉज दे कैन नॉट कम इन बिटवीन. एंड the last part, what is India, what is the role of the India is taking at the center of the point. It is trying to make peace on the both the side, but uh, it looks that nobody is going to take heed on the condition where like Ukraine or Russia to get over from their war. और इंडिया इतना रेटिलेंस क्यों है? Why India is not taking any charge or not coming directly to say that what it wishes? इसका एक रीजन है जो कि शशि थरूर ने सुझाया हुआ है. Because perhaps there is no chance of peace at all. India is not going to take part in a war from either side. It may be Ukraine or it may be uh, Russia. शशि थरूर आगे देखते हैं कि do we really find a solution in such situation if there is war against the Russia? Because he says to persuade the both the countries is very difficult, and if somebody is able to persuade them, then the he has used the word maximalist, where both the side are rigid and nobody no none of the country want to get back now. But if somebody is some country is trying to make peace between both the countries, and then what will happen? What is the perspective or what is the possible situation that can arrive? As he is giving the example of Vijit Kissinger, who is the former secretary of Henry Kissinger, who is the former secretary of the US. He is at the age of more than 90 plus. और इसमें इन्होंने क्या देखा कि he has suggested one thing. He said neither Ukraine can resist a lot and nor Russia can achieve the goal that it wills for. जो रशिया चाहता है कि मुझे ये गोल ये पूरी तरह से यूक्रेन पे कब्जा कर ले, दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. और अगर यूक्रेन चाहता है कि ही विल कीप फाइटिंग अगेंस्ट द रशिया, देन इट इज आल्सो नॉट पॉसिबल. ये दोनों चीज़ें पॉसिबल नहीं है. एंड इसका एक ही रिजल्ट हो सकता है कि बोथ शुड कम एंड टेक अ स्टेप टुवर्ड्स द पीस. अब अगर ऐसा होता है तो इसका सिचुएशन क्या है? देन अनदर टर्म दैट इज यूज बाय शशि थरूर, और आपको पता है कि शशि थरूर का अगर कोई आर्टिकल आप पढ़ रहे हैं तो कुछ चीज़ें ऐसे ज़रूर मिलेंगी जहाँ पे आपको डिक्शनरी दिखाना पड़ेगा. सो ही यूज दैट इफ there is no peace and if both the countries take back, then there is status quo and bellum. The meaning is that अगर ऐसा होता है तो फिर से वही कंडीशन होगा कि दोनों स्टेट्स को पीछे आ जाना होगा एंड आर्मी शुड लीड द कंट्री. सो अब इस पे क्वेश्चन है कि इफ रशिया इज नॉट गोइंग टू डू दैट, बिकॉज रशिया ऐसा क्यों करे? रशिया के करने के पीछे कोई रीजन नहीं है. ही हैज स्पेंट अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग एंड ही इज टू अहेड एंड there may be internal crisis if he is doing things without any type of the gain. अगर ऐसा करता है तो, और ऐसा करने के लिए अगर उसे परसुएट किया जाता है by the NATO, then there is a statement. He says if it happens then it could turn into a war and not about the freedom of Ukraine but into war against Russia. अगर जबरन करने की कोशिश की जाती है, बिकॉज द वर्ल्ड इज नॉट इन कंडीशन टू डू दैट, बिकॉज नाटो इज ऑल्सो द पार्ट दैट इज नॉट रिलेटेड क्वाइट टू द यूक्रेन फुली. तो इस तरह से ये चीज़ें मिस्टर किसेंगर की बात को अगर देखा जाए तो ही इज़ जस्ट गिविंग और सजेस्टिंग टू रशिया एंड यूक्रेन दैट both are not at the right step, and if some other country tries to restrain or the refrain Russia, then there is ultimate war, and this is also not the solution of the thing. Tharoor further analyzed that there is, he says that there is one flaw in Mr. Kissinger's. Just look at analysis or the suggestion that he has put. And what is this? He says that the main flaw is that there is no real reason why Russia should accept such a formula after its initial failure to capture the KV. He was failed to capture, but its military services and the personnel. There is no reason, and he said Russia has made significant progress capturing every major town in the Donbass and the key southern short city, the port of the city, and there is no way that Russia should accept the proposal of the peace without any gain, as we have discussed earlier. He says there is only one way when uh, Russia became fed up with the uh, opprobrium, that is the strong criticism of the world, and there is no sign, कोई भी ऐसा साइन यहाँ पे नहीं दिख रहा है जिसमें रसा को किसी भी के क्रिटिसिज्म से कोई फर्क पड़ने वाला है. So that is one of the speculation of Shashi Tharoor, that uh, people are, or the country, all the countries of the world are trying to make peace, but there is nothing that can compel to Russia and Ukraine to go back on their steps, because there would be total um, meaningless thing according to them, and only one thing that can control that, the strong criticism of the world, even that is not working in the case of the Russia. Now he is taking heed that what is the effect, that जैसे कि इसमें एक टाइटल दिया, why the world needs peace in Ukraine, what is the effect of this war in the world. He said there is twofold things that through which the world is suffering. दो चीजें हैं जिससे पूरी दुनिया सफर कर रही है. One is COVID-19, and COVID-19 has a splendid and the malice effect on the world's economy, जो कि पहले ही ऐसा हो चुका है. देयर इज लॉट्स ऑफ लॉकडाउन, और उस लॉकडाउन की वजह से ये हुआ कि बहुत सारी कंट्रीज में मैनुअल लॉसेस हुए एंड इकोनॉमिकल लॉसेस हुए. अब उस चीज में थोड़ा सा अगर नॉर्मलाइज हो रहा है, देयर इज सम नॉर्मलाइज थिंग एंड देयर इज सच वॉर, देन द रिजल्ट इज very sad, the result is very uh, painful for the world, because these two countries are the source of many things for other countries. For first thing, that Ukraine, if we see Ukraine for the developing countries, then then we can see that जो गेहूं है, गेहूं का जैसे इंडिया में 75% ऑफ द व्हीट इज कमिंग फ्रॉम द यूक्रेन. नाउ अब इस वार के कंडीशन में क्या होगा, दैट इज जीरो. if we see that the wheat of the sunflower is coming in the world from the Ukraine, तो इसका क्या होगा, जीरो. और इसका रिजल्ट क्या होगा, देर इज सोरिंग inflammations, there is soaring inflammatory fire in the world. He said that there is soaring and inflammatory fire. So that is uh, the result. You see, he said there is double whammy, there is double whammy, it means there is double result, and this double result is the COVID and the uh, COVID, and it is increasing the rate of everything and the loss to all the country. On the another has such war is creating critical condition for the world for their economic losses. अब इंडिया में है, अगर गेहूं नहीं आता है, या या आप सनफ्लावर बीट नहीं आती है, तो यू सी देयर इज द इफेक्ट in everyday life of the country, and it will show it will show the in show the inflammatory rates, महंगाई बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ेगी. सो इज़ द केस अगर तेल नहीं आता है, लाइक यू सी Western countries or the European countries has tried to punish रशिया. इन सारी चीज़ों में रशिया को पनिश करने की कोशिश की गई इन द टर्म्स ऑफ द ऑयल एक्सपोर्टेशन. देन you see Russia is not willing to accept anyone because nobody was in the favor of the Russia. ये सारी चीज़ें हैं. अब एक खास चीज़ है कि how we should come at the peace, because the World Trade Organization has also said that if such condition will continue, then there is a strong damage in the global economic system. There will be a strong global economic crisis, and it will be it is at very critical juncture because of this country. So this is this view from the two-sided. Maybe the developed country cannot feel it because they are not coming from the short of the aisle, but when it will happen that Russia will deny and they don't have the sources to get oil and other sources that is coming from the Russia, things will be different. They will feel it. But developing countries are really under the pressure if these this war is going on. You see, he has mentioned clearly that Russia and Ukraine may not interested in the peace, but the world, rest of the world, surely, because we cannot afford the indefinite continuation of the war. वेस्टर्न एक बात और में भी बोली गई है कि आप इसमें देख सकते हैं कि वेस्टर्न कंट्रीज में नॉट फील इट राइट नाउ. ही सेड दैट वेस्टर्न कंट्रीज में नॉट मे टेक longer to realize it. No doubt the prospect of the freezing winter without Russian oil. तो जब तक कि उनको तेल की कमी नहीं होगी तब तक वो समझ नहीं पाएंगे. बट under developing countries and the developing countries are already known that the situation is unbearable. You see, uh, under developing countries whose everyday process is not as the developed country, they are really at the stack of the crisis. अब इसमें इंडिया का रोल क्या हो सकता है? एक होप जगाया है इन्होंने. कहता है कि आई होप इफ द वर्ल्ड इज नॉट एबल टू कम to make peace between Ukraine and Russia, then I hope that call will come from the land of Mahatma Gandhi before it is too late for all of us. So he, in another sense, through this article, tries to show the real states or the actual state of the war that is going on between Russia and Ukraine, and effort of the world who are making, who are trying to bring peace, and the real situation that why Russia should go back, and the critical condition that why Ukraine should go back, and their diplomatic effort. But the thing is that the world is really in the double whammy, double danger. The world is suffering, and war is not good for anything. So Shashi Tharoor has put out, he has taken very significant condition of the world, and also tried to say that what should be the role of the India, because in the beginning we see that he also said why there is reticence from the side of the India, because there is no possibility of peace. There is no possibility of peace right now, but uh, India should come and uh, take the part to bring peace, because peace is non-violence is the ultimate and the last option, and it will happen. यही होगा क्योंकि हिस्ट्री गवाह है इस बात का. History is the evidence that war cannot be continued too long, एंड चाहे वो सदर्न कोरिया का वार हो या इंडिया का war is not the result of anything. It is going to disturb to the world. So that's all for the today's discussion. Thank you so much for your time, and stay connected. We will see you. We meet in next discussion. Thank you.